Hello everyone, this is Collector of All Things, and we're back with another Seiko offering. And I'm really excited to have this watch and be able to look at it. This watch was loaned into me by my brother, and if you want to see where my brother has evolved and how he got to this watch, I do have another video on my site talking about when my brother wanted to pick up a fossil watch, and I convinced him to get a glycine. Since then, he's become a collector, and he has picked one beautiful watch right here. This is from the Seiko Presage line, and this is the Sarx055. And this watch has quite a following. It has built for itself. And let's get the dimensions out of the way first. So first, it is a 40.8 millimeter diameter. It is 46.2 lug to lug, so tip to tip. It is a 11.5 millimeter thickness, and it is a 20 millimeter for the strap. So that is quite a classic size. For me, I guess the 40.8 is really good. I love between the 38 and the 40 millimeter range, but I can wear this. This looks really, really nice. Modern classic design for a dress watch. Now, what sets this watch apart from other watches in its price range? So let's get the price out of the way. First of all, this is in and about $1,000. They have been steadily going up. This is a model that Seiko stopped making. And this is a Japanese domestic market product. So this was not offered in North America. This one, you had to order it or get it from overseas. And that's what my brother did. And he did a lot of research. He got really excited on the Grand Seiko Snowflake. But of course, budgeting right now is the concern. So when he saw this, he thought, you know what? I can get a lot of that styling, a lot of that craftsmanship for basically a pittance on the price. So, the Grand Seikos are far more expensive. Now, how does this stack up, and what are we looking at right now? First, I want to say the Grand Seiko Snowflake, of course, is known for its dial. And this watch, I have to say, has a gorgeous dial. Where the Snowflake is more a snowflake based on snow, this one looks more like ice. Look at that. That is just phenomenal. So it looks like little shards of paper, I would say, inside, but however they applied it to make this, they really did get that ice effect. It is gorgeous. And I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but in person, it is stunning. It is something to behold. And a watch in this price range to have this kind of dial, it's very hard to find. Now, what also sets the dial apart, of course, is the indices which are applied and are very well done. Are they Grand Seiko level? No. I have to say that I own a Grand Seiko and they're not, but they are above average. This is not your regular Seiko. This is not your department store Seiko. This is above and beyond. This is something very, very special. It continues from there with the hands, these beautiful sword-like hands. They are very, very well done. I'm impressed. Again, are they Grand Seiko level? No. But would I say they're maybe 75% there? Yes, I would definitely say that. If we look at the date window, again, it's framed by metal applied. It is really nice and very clear, legible. This watch was really well done. The second hand is got a blue tint to it. Now, is it thermally blued? No, but they give you that the paint application really does look almost thermal. It is really, really well done. Presage automatic. Some people, saying the Presage written on it, they don't quite go for that, but I like that. I like it, the fact that it sets itself apart from the other models. So the dial is stunning. I think it's well worth the price of admission. And of course, looking at the dial, as you can see, the crystal does have a slight reflection, but it is, of course, anti-reflective. That's why we can see right through it. And of course, it is sapphire. So that's another great attention to detail and build up that Seiko did with this. Usually Seiko, of course, is known for their hard lex, but this one, yes, we do have a sapphire crystal, which is an added benefit to this watch. If we look at the case itself, the case is very well done. Seiko, when they want to, they can really polish a case. Now, this one is an exotic metal for a watch, although less so today. I'm seeing more and more, but this is titanium. And that's why, if you can see, polishing titanium is not an easy feat by any measure, but Seiko has the ability to do it. If you ever see the Grand Seikos, of course, they're stunningly polished. This one is incredible for what they're offering. I've seen watches 4 times the price of this, and they cannot pull off the polishing. This one is incredible. It still has a slightly darker tint to the metal, but then if you look in between, the polishing is mirror-like. To do that with titanium, and of course you can see there's little scratches. My brother does wear this, but if you see that, it's incredible. In this price range, the work it takes to polish titanium like that is incredible. I mean, you have to give them their due. You do have a signed crown with the S logo right here. And of course, you have really nice beveling on the watch. They did not skimp on taking care of this watch. Again, is it Grand Seiko level? No, it's not, but you're probably 80-85% there. This is a watch that they really did give attention to detail. And I do love this bracelet. The clasp is very simple, fold over clasp, as you can see right there, with signed by Seiko. And you know, it's a twin trigger deployment, so very solid. And it is a milled clasp. So you're not looking at a stamped clasp. This is, again, very well done. They didn't cheap out on that, and it is titanium. So do they use screws? No, they do use pins. However, Seiko does say, and I've heard this from other companies too, that with titanium, to protect the titanium, the pins are actually better because you can strip titanium. Whether that's true or not, I'm not going to argue it. I think it works very well inside the watch itself. It is very nice. If we take a look at the back, so the back does have a display back, as you can see right there, and it does display the Seiko 6R15 movement. Now, 6R15, yes, I know there's going to be people out there saying, wow, for the price of this watch, I can get a watch half the price of that with this movement. Yes, you can, but there's nothing wrong with this movement. It is an in-house movement made by Seiko, so you're getting an in-house movement. Even, I mean, if you can get it at half the price, that's amazing. But even in this, it's a great deal. And this movement is rock solid. It works really well. I think they quote something like 20 plus 25 minus 15 per day. But honestly, this is getting much better timing than that. This is doing, you get a little focus inside there. This is doing way better than what it's quoted. So I think they underestimate their accuracy. And of course, these can be adjusted, which is great. It does use Seiko's Sprawn hairspring, gives you a 50-hour power reserve, which is really, really good at this level. You know, usually you're in the 40 to 50 range. This is in the upper edge. I know there's watches out there that give you 70 and 80 now, but 50 is very good on a watch. You know, solid end links, so very good. Again, in this price range, I think they're hitting a lot of the check marks that you're looking for. And what's great too is, yeah, they discontinued this model, so I can only foresee this model going up, honestly. You know, screwed down case back. I believe this one is 100-meter water resistant, so great for everyday usage. You don't have to worry about the case and internals. And of course, the 6R15, very easy to repair. And they've been known to go for years. I mean, 10, 15, 20 years, people without problems with this movement. So that's pretty awesome. So you got an automatic movement in-house, and this is all made in Japan. This is not a mixture of China, Malaysia, or Singapore. This is all in-house Japan. And yeah, I mean, you're getting an in-house movement from a reputable manufacturer that when they do something, they know how to do it. You're getting an incredible dial. You're getting all these applied indices that are really well done. Titanium, polished titanium, which can match up with anything that's out there. A great bracelet. What more can I say? The only knocks, I mean, if I'm going to say something about it, one, it does say Seiko on the dial, and not everyone's going to know who that is. So if you're a brand person, you're stuck with that. You're spending $1,000 on this. Probably you can get a used whatever Swiss brand and maybe impress your friends more. But if you're not about impressing anyone, if you're about impressing yourself, Seiko is an incredible brand. Let's see how it looks on the wrist. Just put it on there. And there you go. That is gorgeous. Beautiful. Now, some people might be taken back by the weight of this watch because it is titanium. It feels different than stainless steel. I'll be honest with you. Almost got a, I don't want to say plasticky feel, but in feeling, it can feel a little cheaper because people equate weight with cost and with value. This watch is light for a reason. It is titanium. You're paying for that. You're getting the price of admission. The other thing too is with the lightness, it's extremely comfortable. You can wear it all day long. The longer you wear this watch, the more you'll appreciate how light it is. So for me, even though for some people that may be a negative, the brand, the titanium, it's not for me. Titanium, does it scratch worse than steel? It does. However, this has been coated with DiaShield. So Seiko is doing everything they can to make sure your watch looks beautiful as long as you have it. And yeah, I gotta say that I'm super happy that my brother allowed me the time to look at this watch and to show it to you today because it impressed me. I think in this price range, it's very hard to find a dress watch or a sporty dress watch that can beat this. I think they did a great job. And like I said, I think these are going to go up in value when people realize it. There is a special edition that they launched, replacement for this. You can look it up. Basically, newer movement, supposed to be better, and probably is, to be honest with you. It's like 3 times the price or 2.5 times the price, and it's stainless steel. So but it's thermally blued secondhand. There's advantages and there's disadvantages. If you're looking for the titanium version, you don't really have a choice. This is the one that you're going to want to pick up. So I definitely recommend this. If you're looking at it, you're not quite sure. Just the fact that you're looking at it means that you're a fan. And if you're a fan, this is well worth picking up. And I'm very proud of my brother for picking this one up. So great job. And I want to thank him. John, thank you very much for handing this over to me and letting me look at it for a couple of days. It was a joy to behold. So I hope you enjoyed taking a look at this Sarx055 Seiko. And if you did, please don't forget to leave a like. And if you have any comments, I'd love to hear them. And I want to thank all my subscribers. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe. It helps me out a lot. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.